one evening as the sun went down and our cooking coals were glowing, down the path came a party hiking, and they said, folks, we're all going. We're yearning for a portal far away in a tavern full of shouting. So join us, friends, and let's descend deep into Undermountain, deep into Undermountain. There run dungeons hot and cold, where the monsters surge and pushes, and the youngest runes are old, where the mimics all lie waiting, and the goblin werebats roost, all the wisps and wasps and the mezzoloss, the hidden pit where we'll all plummet deep into Undermountain. Deep into Undermountain, all our blades will sing like choirs, as our arrows strike like drum beats, and our green flame pops and pyres. Our barbarian will stomp a brood as the rogues dance shadow play. Oh, we're sworn to go at a great tempo, we'll chant our spells as we now delve deep into Undermountain. Deep into Undermountain, you'll always find new gear, and your old mundane accoutrement can be handed down, don't fear. The magic items you'll attune and the artifacts you'll find. There's armor with gems and weird potions and a propeller hat that lets you ascend deep into Undermountain. Deep into Undermountain, the mad wizard stood gates so folks can open portals. He left clues to activate. He has a thing for puzzles, and he likes to throw his voice. We're going to delve to where he dwells, to the lowest tower, to seek his power deep into Undermountain. I'll see you there, the lowest lair, deep into Undermountain.
Hey, sucker, that's why Jean-Luc's a wallet, lost jawlogs and white timbers. And Shaka, I see, was on his army. Yeah, Shaka when all the walls fall. Ha 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 ha. But I don't know if Jean-Luc gets these lost jawlogs and white timber. They're falling again. Good night, Elytra, we love you. Dathan has left the planet.
The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind flow downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and tonight, y'all are my live streaming audience. Looks like we already need to run and lay our head down and dream in-game because, wow, night is about to fall hard, and this thing is going to be full of monsters. It is not lit on the inside, okay? We can't trust those internal scaffolds that Cleo put in to hold, right? So, she has been busy. That's true. That's true indeed. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and actually throw some torches on this now. Just kind of we're just doing a little bit of touch-up work here. I need to record an outro for the next video today. And in order to do that, I need to familiarize myself with what Cleo has gotten done in the last day or so, and then decide how I can best showcase that in my outro, if that makes sense. Okay. Hey, Grant, I am glad that you were not injured, because, yeah, that sort of industrial thing can be scary. Okay. Let's see, we're going to run through here, plant some torches. We're going to think about the outro. So I want to show not just the work that I did on the walls, but also the additional work Cleo did putting in the new buildings. Dang it. Arguably, I could remove some of this dirt, but we might need it for certain things as we work through it. Okay. But yeah, we're going to do a 1-hour chill stream tonight because I really need to get a little bit of editing done on the next video. My life was pretty heavily disrupted last week, and then it was a holiday weekend, so I would really like to try and get caught up a little bit. Okay, and we're out of torches now, so let's maybe go get more of those. Did I have dirt and coal? Hey, there we go. That looks promising. HermitCraft stream went really well today. So this thing is now attached to the courtyard outside here. Whoops. And I've started working on the buildings and stuff that are going to be part of the driveway. Like this building here is going to attach with this roof. And then the driveway down here is glued to a stick, apparently. Ooh. Well, that's a problem. Well, I haven't really cleaned up from the HermitCraft stream, so stuff is still everywhere. My daughter is doing well. Thank you for asking. Okay. So, Dahlia, congrats on making the varsity dressage team. Glad that tryouts went well. Okay, so we're gonna... Wait. Coal. Coal was why we were opening this chest. I was like, there was something we needed. Something we needed, yeah. Your torches are needed. But yeah, we can't leave this as a terrible, perilous monster spawner. This is not a scar build. Okay. Werewolf Zombie says, why is his face already so large? Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention, we did, a stream earlier today with Zombie Cleo doing that HermitCraft stuff. And so tips are now welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills. We are actually only 15 away from the next expansion and the entrance of the Jost. Okay. Yeah. Ah, boy. I did not reconfigure this properly after the paper crafting stream. Sorry. Now I'm like, mouse cable's in the wrong place. Everything. I'm bumping the mic. Ugh. It's fine. I mean, maybe. Maybe it's not fine. Okay, so I think if we just hit that wall and then fall down. Nope. Close enough. Hey, welcome, Praxius. Okay. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. This sort of thing. We can't have this nonsense on this castle. So this part over here, I'm not as worried about. I guess at night it could be an issue, but like on the whole, it's not a huge problem. Well, yeah. Thank you, camera. Okay. I'm not as worried about this stuff, because this stuff isn't getting covered over immediately. I am realizing, though, it looks like we have had a good amount of the copper age. I should maybe run around and pick that up, too. I mean, that's not really urgent for wrapping up the video, per se, but... Okay, so let's try to actually limit our activities on this stream to stuff we need for the video to be concluded. Hey, welcome, Mr. Hardluck. Yeah, Hunter Walker's stream's still setting up now. Let me see if we've forgotten anything. When will my stream begin?
$8:30 p.m. the usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title and tweet, pour water, tank top, and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the streaming. So I'll pause, fold in, and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before lay your head down and dream. I'll say that's us too, y'all. Joe Hills from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin? After howdy, it's items and chest tools breaking. Pickaxe went poof while talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. So I'll click crafting quick anvil time enchant, pick then I'll replace the books in a random chest with care. I'll tour my winery, I'm sure there's blocks somewhere, and then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chat swear. Not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin? Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show.
Yes, indeed. That is a parody of Tangled's When Will My Life Begin? Except about streaming. Hey, and you know what? Our first tip of the evening just rolled in, and this is a special one. It is a tip for 20 from Praxius. So thank you very much, Praxius, for that. You know, y'all have seen that money, how it goes straight to my head. Where are my chains? Where are these chains that I forged in life? Oh, they're way over there. So let's go get some chains. Let's go get some chains. Let's go get some chains that represent our faults. Do. Okay. So, now, at this point, each additional face camera expansion will be accompanied by a corresponding drop in Joe-pacity, like this one. Dun 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 dun. Oh wow, the mouse is freaking out. Technology is going crazy today here, folks. Everything is just slightly askew. That's fine. Okay. Either way, we are now at 90% Joe-pacity. Each additional face camera expansion will have a corresponding drop in Joe-pacity. But the reason that this tip is special is because Praxius says expand that face for my birthday. So, feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a Praxius. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Y muchos más. I have no percussion training. These are not a good instrument. Also, I think my daughter's still awake. I heard her getting up to use the bathroom earlier, so I shouldn't be jangling the chains super loud. Oh, okay. But anyway, Praxius, thank you again for that tip. That put us 5 past our milestone, putting us 15 away from the next expansion. Maybe your next birthday, By the time you have your next birthday, I'll have learned to use those chains for proper percussion on a happy birthday song. I'm not promising that, but come back next year. We'll see how it goes. The frog says, loves the glasses, by the way. Thank you. I love them too. Okay. So, angles to shoot the outro from. In some ways, it makes sense to do it from down here, because this is where we went through all that trouble to do the, what do you call it? To get the angle right on the, like, we terraformed out this entire hill here, right? Praxius, you know what? We all need a fun night sometimes. This is going to be a fun night. We are here to play Minecraft and be silly. And, okay, let's go ahead and get these out of the way. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, boom. Okay. And there we go. So, I kind of wanted to have the deep slate tile and whatnot in my hotbar here and my offhand to kind of show how... Oh, whoops. This is going to be our roofing material, right? So I want to show the roofing material. But you know what? Before we lock in that we're definitely going to record this here, let's just check 2 or 3 other camera locations. We're going to scout out some alternate angles to view that from. That's the best Joe-centric camera angle, since I spent all that time getting things set up for it anyway. However, Cleo's work isn't necessarily being taken into account fully there, and I want to go 360 around the castle to kind of verify that that's the actual sane choice. Let's grab some extra ender pearls as well. Yeah, we can consolidate these down and pick up those. Great, great, great. Bum, 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 bum. Nadia says, I love the barrel storage system. Thank you. Okay, so let's try let's see how it looks from our own roof. Because that's going to be one of the higher up angles. I don't think... So that platform up there is not going to be optimal for recording this outro because it's too top down. It doesn't really show how tall the castle is because you're looking down too much. Whereas looking at it from over here... Okay, we got a few problems with this. One... We got these in the way. What's the drink? Oh, it's just Gatorade. Nothing fancy. I should say sports drink because they're not paying me. It's sports drink. Yay, electrolytes. Okay. But yeah, this angle isn't good because we got those 2 things there. Okay. Let's maybe try going this way a little bit and seeing, like, if from that hillside, is that a good viewing spot? Yeah, from, like, over here by Hypnos. Okay, so this shows how big what Cleo's been working on is. I don't know that we... I don't know that we get a lot from this angle, though. That we didn't get from that other lower one. Okay. Let's get the pearl out of our offhand. This isn't a terrible angle. you know. But that's a big flat wall there. Yeah, until we put the windows in, this side isn't going to look very impressive. And I can do a flyover or something with replay mod. I think for the part where I'm showing myself, I'm really going to want to be further away and down by the water. Yeah, Beth G. No, I know how that is. Yeah, because it's like, I have to wash the masks every day and gotta get the school clothes cleaned. It's, yeah. I'm basically doing, I'm probably averaging 7 loads of laundry a week at this point. Maybe 8. Because I feel like there's some days where it's like, okay, so if you do the sheets every week and you do the towels every week, and then you're also doing clothes and masks and stuff. Yeah, put your masks in the wash. Because, yeah, those get gross. I ordered some more because some of our earliest ones from right at the beginning have started to wear through. Hey, howdy, Resonant Muted. What's with the frame rate? I don't know, it's 60 frames a second. Yeah, the oak really did come together. Yazzie said, I wear mine once and then in the wash they go. Yeah, that's it for us too. I'm not gonna wear it a second day. Honestly, even if like if I go one place, like if I go grocery shopping, I'll probably put that mask in the wash right after anyway. Maybe from the top of the B-loons. It would be hard to get up there. I mean, I feel like... Let's see if we come a little further out here. Like, if we come up onto this hill. So then we get a little bit more height. And... we can... Okay. Let's get up here. Okay. Yeah, this seems like a good spot. I'm gonna close the window since we don't necessarily want the noises on the... What am I caught on? Hey, Asetcha. Glad you could join us. Okay. So we're going to hit start recording. Face camera off. Of course, my washing machine just hit its loudest cycle. I'm worried it's going to come in from around the corner. Okay. So here we go. HermitCraft, season 11. Episode... No. Oh my god. The marker. HermitCraft, season 8, episode 11, segment Kilo. Take 1. And action. Rising toward the sky behind us lies quite the castle. Zombie Cleo's work on the upper parts of the structure are really complementing my walls. If we zoom in, we can see my face, but also those little balloons and the horse faces. And, you know, I think, like, on the whole, the detail with the texture worked out pretty okay. You know, the horses are admiring it. I'm admiring it. But you might be asking, Joe, why are you carrying that tiled deep slate there? Well, that's what we're actually going to use for the roof. We're not going to have time to start putting that on this episode, But I hope y'all come back for the next episode when I'm going to start working on the roof there. Cleo is going to start punching windows and holes in the walls for doors. I'm going to help her with that, though, too. That's going to be really fun. And this entire driveway portion, the way that the entrance to the castle works is going to go in. But, uh-oh. It looks like it's starting to get dark. So we had better get to wrapping up this episode. And I'm going to not use the voiceover for this part. This is going to be something where I'm going to go in and replay mod and show myself walking the bridge, looking up here, and then I'm going to have the camera fly around to the other side of the castle while I read the poem. I'm going to read the poem next and then mix the audio in. So I just need to get this footage of me kind of running up here and then running around. So up we go. And we want to show me probably up at that second courtyard level there. Yeah. So I'm going to bring the camera around to show the castle from that side. And so I want to be standing here for the poem at that point. And there we go. Okay, so I'm now in place. You may have noticed that this episode was pre-roll ad-free. That's thanks to Patreon sponsor Mr. Lance. This episode was also mid-roll ad-free, thanks to Patreon sponsor Joy. In lieu of that mid-roll ad, I will now read a poem of my own devising that I call Not Music. What is the difference between music and not music? Where is the gap between song and sound? Where is the space between rhythm and repetition? When are textures just trappings and rests just respites? Which structures must we shape, and which may we suppose from our surroundings? Is a dirge without melody merely a eulogy? Do we weep without rhythm so we don't attract the damned when our relentless laments don't strike up the band, when our notes have no pitch and we write and pass by hand, when the dynamics fall static and we're scattered on the moans, or timbers take root above and cleave past our bones? What music was left us? And what have we left? What baseless ambitions will others recall? What fortes of ours drove friends up the wall? Why couldn't we measure more time with them all, laughing and singing well after nightfall? But what's stopping us now? Where is our wherewithal? Why can't we make music from the soft cues around us? Why can't we shake our chains till the ringing unbounds us? Why can't we hear the earth and join in chanting with it? We can. We can. We can now. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Stream, don't live. Stream, that's not the end of the stream. That's the end of the recording for episode 11. And I think that we got a decent take there. Okay. Let's see. So I think we got that. I think that was a decent take. No, the drawn chair. We still got about a half hour left. So we do need to get started on the next episode. I'm Bob Vila, and this is Home Again. Just kidding, it's Minecraft with Joe Hills. electric guitar noises with my mouth. It's episode 12, the 12th episode. Oh no, I forgot to hit recording. Oh, I didn't record that. And I had the face camera on. But do I need to relog for replay mod? Well, so no, I didn't need to relog because I didn't change dimensions, but I can put in event markers. I put in one earlier, and then I just added another one there. So, okay. The big thing is we don't want there to be any gap in construction between the end of episode 11 and the beginning of episode 12. We need episode 12 to open kind of showing that things are already or we need episode 12 to open before any work really gets done. Dang it. This is why I brought these. Dang it. Oh, I did that wrong. I wanted to try to ender pearl onto Hypnos. Oh, okay. I wildly overshot it by like 80 chunks. Never mind. I am just in the ocean now. Can we even still see the mushroom? Oh boy. La da 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 dee 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 doo baba. Oh, hey, let me make sure I didn't miss any tips rolling in while I was doing that recording segment. Sorry about that, folks. Just if I did. No. Okay, cool. We're good. Tips are, of course, welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. We are currently 15 away from the next expansion. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm standing on top of Hypno's Great Mushroom to get the opening to this next episode. I want to give people a sense of place, right? So, as you can see behind me, there is my Horsehead Farms hat. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn off the camera, start recording. HermitCraft Season 8, Episode 12, Segment Alpha, Take 1, and action. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And as you can tell, I am here on top of Hypnotize Giant Mushroom Base because this is the best place to wear my Horsehead Farms hat. See? Look at that. It really kind of keeps my hair down, and it looks good. You know what, though? I don't just want to show off Horsehead Farms in the background there. I wanted to show off Cleo and my new castle. I wanted to give folks a chance to get a sense of where it is in space. So if we're directly atop Hypno's place, there's Horsehead Farms there. There is XB's back there. Now I've got an XB crafted head. Look at this. So much decorative headwear today. But you know what? That's only fitting because we are about to start fitting deep slate tiles onto our roof over here. Now, the real Castle Hohenzollern has like a slate blue roof. These are not maybe the bluest deep slate tiles in the world, but I think that they're going to do pretty well. So why don't we go start dropping some in. As we work on that, Cleo is also going to be logging in a bit and punching holes in here for windows. As you can see, right now the castle is pretty featureless, but not for long. Those windows are coming on, popping on. I don't know. Soft cut there. As as we work on adding some tiles to that roof here, I'm expecting Cleo to log in at some point and start punching holes for windows and doors. This castle's going to have several floors, but in terms of features, you know, maybe we want some more. So why don't we head back there now and get to work? Time skip. Okay. Oh, I love how far those ender pearls throw with that thing. It is so cool. Okay, so we're going to hit stop recording and turn the camera back on. I feel like that's a decent enough intro that doesn't... Like I said, it establishes a sense of place for the castle. It shows that we've made progress, but not, you know, it leaves room for the imagination of the details that we need to put on there. Yeah. Praxius says, I need a trident. Somebody get this birthday boy a trident. Ada the Bat says, I didn't realize Horsehead Farms was so close. Yeah, that's the thing, is we wanted to make sure... Wait, is it not getting dark? I could have sworn it was getting dark. Ryan says, the house looks like a face. Intent, intent, intent. Oh... Intent, intent, intent. The windows are coming on, are coming on, are coming on. The bottle, you made it. Without which of the basics. So yeah, like figuring out. So, like on this side here, you can see that there's a lot of different windows. Some of these are probably going to be 1 meter wide. Some of them are going to be 2 meters, 3 meters. But getting the exact heights on all that is definitely something that is more going to be left to Cleo to figure out. But like if she figures out like, hey, these 4 windows or these windows here are need to be like, she would like maybe mark where the vertical line is. And then I can go through, take care of the rest. Am I at day 1000 on the No Wings Club? Yeah, I'm at day 1035. I wanted to actually get my medal before, but yeah. Hey, Shira Cohen. I hope you had a pleasant, Rosh Hashanah. A belated, Shana Tova to you. Yeah, we're building the castle at 1-to-1. You know, I actually should have checked what it looks like from the portal here. Because that is going to be kind of crucial. Yeah, from the portal, it's not as impressive as it will be yet. Because the cool ramps and stuff are all going to be swooping up and around here. Yeah, it is a lot of windows to put in. But that's why we have streams. So, yeah, I need to arrange with Cleo to record or stream with her doing some of that work. She's going to be doing a lot of it at times where I'm not awake necessarily because she's 6 hours ahead of me. And so she wakes up in the morning and decides at 9 a.m., hey, I'm going to put in a bunch of windows. 9 a.m. for her is 3 a.m. for me. So that's not so keen. Is she doing brown glass or wood shutters? Ooh, you'll have to see. And that's the sort of stuff that we actually might be workshopping some together. Let's go ahead and pull these down also. I feel like, to some degree, that tower up there has outlived its usefulness. But, oh yeah, I should put my armor back on. I'm like, why do I have no inventory spots? Because from up there you can't really see the progress in the same way as you could early on. Jazzy says, you and Clue make a great team. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and tear this one down too at this point. Because we ended up not extending this far, I think. Okay. Okay. Yeah, 2021 Blaze, here, I'm going to remove that because, like, basically, look, people need to get vaccinated at this point. This is one of the most broadly deployed vaccines in the world. Like, at this point, so many people have gotten it. If there's going to be problems with it, and especially because people are looking for problems with it, like, it's going to shake out. Like, and a lot of the people who are not getting the vaccine, it's not like that they're saying like, oh, I'm not going to get the vaccine, so I'll continue isolating at home and getting all my groceries delivered and never going out. They're going out clubbing and movies and stuff. It's irresponsible not to get it at this point if you can. And I'm just not going to have any patience for, like, if you want to have your doubts, you can have your doubts privately. I'm not going to let you promote them here because the thing is that the long-term impacts of COVID are not known. You were talking about, like, well, what if there's long-term effects? Well, COVID has definite knowable long-term effects in terms of heart damage, lung damage on healthy athletes. Penn State University had a bunch of their college football players have reduced lung capacity in the long term. Like, so it's kind of one of those things where, like, we're in such a clearly threatened situation. Like, it's not really helpful to express that here. Okay. MKG says, I had COVID at Christmas, still have problems from it. Yeah, it's not great. Hey, welcome, gamer. Glad you could join us. Yeah, the real castle isn't as blue on the roof, so we're going to use tile deep slate for the roof. I was kind of hoping that if I didn't do all the armor stands, Cleo would do the rest, but I'm thinking maybe I should just do them myself. Yeah, tile deep slate's going to look really cool. So, yeah. So other things that we need to consider working on this stream. I don't want to start punching holes for the windows while Cleo's not here, but I can do some more adjustments for the, what do you call it? The walls around the sides. That's probably actually a good use of my time. Because, like, I didn't really go through and refine the back wall very much, but that's the sort of thing people will want to see improvements on. Welcome, J.A. What's in the final hours of bidding? Oh, the IOUs? Oh, is that... Yeah, maybe we should go check that. I'm realizing, though, without that big scaffold pillar, I can't find my ender chest over here anymore. IOU ends tomorrow. Well, yeah, let's go check on our prices, or on our bids. Okay. Yes, Gem is indeed great to interact with, but we are not always online at the same time, especially in the evenings. This isn't really her Uh-oh. That guy's gonna attack. Run! I think they run away from portals, right? Nope, I guess not. Great, so now he's gonna attack me when we get through there, too. Or not, okay. We did plan the deep slate roof from the beginning. The game is quiet. Well, I mean, there's not a lot of sounds. So, right now I'm winning Jevin, Gems, Iskals, Tangos, Evil Asumas, Vintage Beasts, and Will's Knights. Okay. So I'm apparently rating, or I'm winning 7 IOUs right now. I would like to win at least one, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave a note on the HermitCraft Discord. Hey, Jevin Raiders, welcome. Jevin raiding with a party at 225. We were just over here checking on our IOUs. Welcome, Jevin Raiders. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee, in my chroma green tank top. Now, I gotta say, the chroma was my idea, but I did steal the tank top idea from Jevin. So if you watch Jevin because you love seeing streamers who, like, show a little shoulder, well, hey, I'm here in the eye of you, this beholder. Anyway, we are just gonna run back, and I'll show you what we've been working on. I am actually gonna wrap up my stream in about 15 minutes, though, because I have editing I need to work on tonight for my upcoming episode 11. We have been building a model of Castle Hohenzollern. This is a papercraft model of that same castle. It is really hard to drive in Minecraft one-handed while holding a papercraft model in the other hand. Let me switch hands temporarily. But yeah, so this is a model of the castle that Cleo and I are building in Minecraft. We've been doing papercraft streams every Wednesday, basically, for 5 weeks now. This took 5 weeks, okay, to get this far, and we're about halfway done on each of our models. And that castle is going to be, let's see, we're building kind of an entire village. So we got some houses, a church, a little market with some stalls here. And then over this way, of course, there's a boat. Yeah, here it is. We've got a tavern and a smithy and the castle. This castle, I gotta say, has one of the craziest driveways of any castle that I've ever seen, which is what this schematic kind of thing here. Cleo kind of marked out like the top down of how it's gonna go. We gotta work out the stuff there. So, okay. When will episode 11 come out? It'll depend on how quick the editing goes. I've started editing it already, but I'm still working on it. Let's see. Well, I mean, Beth, we've already changed topics with the raid and the castle stuff. So anyway, the walls that you're seeing, the lower walls are actually on the model going to hang down around the sides from this platform here. And we've started putting in the main castle up there. As you can see, Cleo has started roughing that in. But we haven't done the windows or whatever. Praxia says, love the new glasses, by the way. Thank you. So once we get the rough shape in, we're going to do all the windows, the doors, start working on the roof. The roof is going to be deep slate. Hey, Scar is back. Howdy, Scar. Okay. Welcome, Vicky's Tectivities. So, yeah, we're going to need to start punching windows, holes, that sort of thing. Some of this is like these courtyards are at different heights here. Let me show you that. So we got like 3 different tiers of courtyards. So like this down here is the lower tier of courtyard. There's a middle tier that is going to be attached here, but it's not on there yet. And then this is like the upper tier of courtyard there. And as you can see, like this is pretty wild in terms of like the level of detail that it's going to have. So yeah, it's coming together pretty nicely though so far. So this curved part here with these ascending roofs corresponds with this curved part here. Yeah, I don't know if that's helpful at all. But you can kind of see how the roofs go up there, and then the roofs go up there. So I'm thinking this is going to look really cool. So this is like our mega base, not just the castle itself, but also the surrounding village. Some people have been bugging me, Joe, when are you going to make mechanized flower harvesting machines? Well, here's part of the secret is, so the way flowers work in Minecraft, the certain parts of the flower biome will grow different color flowers, right? So if I wanted to harvest a bunch of purple allium flowers, let's say Jevin really needed a lot of allium for some reason. Jevin in particular, let's say he happened to need a bunch of allium. We could go over here to this part where the allium grows, and then basically, instead of just having a big, ugly machine that's going to eat up a bunch of space here, what I would do is I would build a little village cottage or a shop or something, right? And so basically, we would just continue to fill in kind of the village feel of this around the castle by building small buildings for harvesting particular color flowers in, and we would have the mechanisms concealed in those. So that is going to kind of let us really populate this area with practical things that also look cool. That's kind of what we're going for. Okay. Do 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 do. Whoops! And now I'm in a pit. Oh yeah, this used to be a giant hill here. I got really annoyed that I wanted to look at the castle from the bridge. Like, I wanted, when you're crossing the bridge, to really be able to see this. Rose Wolf says, so Java does not let you just bone meal the flowers to grow more like in Bedrock. No, you have to bone meal the ground. But anyway, yeah, I removed a giant hill that was here in what will be my next episode. So that way we'd have a good approach seeing the castle. Now, like, adding a few low buildings here is going to be good too, because unlike the hill, it won't block the entire view of the castle, and you'll still be able to see the castle from, like, between the buildings and stuff. So, yeah. Okay. So I think that this is going to work pretty well on the whole, just as... Is the actual roof blue or just the paper model? So the paper model really accentuates the blueness of the roof. On the real one, it's like a really dark slate blue, and so we're actually going to use deep slate tile, which is why I have that in my hotbar there. We're going to use deep slate tile for the roof, because that'll match the real castle better. But I think they just wanted the model to be more colorful and bright, you know? Which, I get it, you're trying to sell models. It doesn't have to be 100% accurate, you know? Kids like bright colors. But yeah. So we're not using lapis for the roof. We're going to use deep slate, stairs, slabs, and blocks. And that's going to kind of give a good contrast. Another thing was we really wanted to use some of the new blocks in the build. We didn't necessarily want to do a castle that's all black, though, because that's going to be, you know, it wouldn't read well on screen. Whereas just having the roof be black, you know, you get some good accents there, and it'll look interesting. So, yeah, that's what we're working on. But yeah, in terms of like actual buildings we have around right now, we've got our Drawn Courtier Inn and Tavern here. So this is actually also the brewing building. So all my brewing and stuff I do in here. The smithy actually is where next door is actually where we do all our smelting. We've got some auto smelters in the building, as well as a little apartment for Cleo to use when she's working on the castle here, because her real house is over that way by the church. But yeah, we've got actually one of the biggest areas on the server for the two of us. We thought that more people were going to settle down here, but a lot of them kind of gravitated toward the north. So, oh yeah, over there, that is our deep slate maw. It looks kind of like a beaver. that grows rows of teeth as the deep slate drips. That's fun. An all black castle is more of an Evil X aesthetic. Oh, that's true. Oh yeah, I need to say to tell everybody. I am currently top bidder on 7 auctions. I don't need to win that many. Yeah, I think there's gonna be a real rush to bid. Nobody wanted to put their bids in early, because if you put your bid in at the last, because like if people bid early, then it would be like driving up the prices the whole time, and I think is what their thought process was. Dang it, is there a way that I can not? I want to jump up here, but without showing a bunch of visual artifacts. Dang it. Anyway, so from up here, you can kind of see the diagonal curve there, the turrets, kind of this part of the roof, that sort of thing. Okay. But yeah, this driveway pattern though, this thing is wild. It's designed for like defensive purposes to make, so basically anybody trying to get into the castle has to drive through this wild like figure 8 clover thing where you pass under the same place multiple times, so defenders would have an easy time like messing with you if you were a threat, that sort of thing. So yeah, so that's what Cleo and I are working on this season, kind of alternating between working on the castle, working on the surrounding areas. Cleo's got her farm and her church and her graveyard over there. We got the market. I've got my starter house. Doc M has his crazy walking shulker box thing. It's, as you can see, we have a lot of room to add more buildings and stuff like that as we go to make this feel like a real village along here and around the castle. I think that's going to be really fun. But yeah, so thank you, Jevin Raiders, for putting up with my summary of what we're doing this season. I hope that y'all will stick around, even though tonight's stream, like I said, I'm not running super late tonight because I gotta edit. But yeah. Okay. I did kind of want to put a little bit of deep slate down just to kind of see how it looks with the with this. And so this is where the model comes in handy, is I can look at the model and be like, oh hey, does this roof overhang right here? Like, does the roof go past this, or does it go, is it flush with the building? Stuff like that, you know. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty flush with the building. So we can come up here then and be like, okay. Oh, this is going to be kind of weird because it's not symmetrical the way Cleo has it here. Okay, and that is actually pretty steep on there. Whoops, no, don't go that way. Okay. Now, because of that steepness, I think what we're going to do here is we're going to then pop in with some actual deep slate tiles to give it more slope. And I might have to adjust this a little bit to make it more rounded, because of just the way the dimensions turned out in Minecraft, right? Dang it. In fact, I think it should almost go up a little bit more here. I'm gonna go up 2, and then we'll bring it in. So then we'll bring that around like this. And then we'll go back up again. Right? So, you know what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there, like so. Actually, I think I'm going to leave. Maybe I'll put that there. And like some of this we're going to just kind of feel out as we go, you know? So then we get the deep slate tile slayers. And we'll use just kind of some slabs here. And let's see how that goes. It looks a little weird now when it's the only segment. And I don't think it's steep enough. But it gets it started. And I feel like when we have that next wall there where it's supposed to be as well. Okay. Yeah, that needs to stick out a little bit higher in the front. Yeah, a lot of this is going to be just kind of doing it organically. Night, Mantigag. Whoa. See, that's why we lit this up. You wouldn't want me to fall into a creeper there now, would you? Is that off enough that I'm going to... Okay, great. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mess with the slope a lot. Like I said, this is an episode 12 problem, and my primary goal is to get episode 11 knocked out. So why don't we go ahead over here? So I can get to editing. We're gonna pack it up for the night, go someplace safe, and go ahead and get a raid going. Okay. So let's see what is going on out there in the wider world of streaming. Okay. Let's see. It looks like LEJSC is streaming Terminator Pinball. I've watched Ellie a few times. We've never raided before. So when you get there, make sure to say, howdy y'all, Joe Hill's raid here. This Terminator machine is one of just a really cool pinball machine. So I hope you check it out. If you haven't seen much pinball before, like, it's something I love watching as I wind down at the end of the day, especially because I can't listen to Minecraft stuff while I edit. So once again, when you get there, say howdy y'all, Joe Hill's raid here, and be on your best behavior. So until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. And we're gonna post this here.